Welcome to this video on interactive filters. You can download the exercise workbook to follow along in your own copy of Tableau. Dragging a field to the filter shelf is an easy way to filter. But what if we want to be able to modify the filter selection directly from the view? If we right-click anywhere we see Subcategory and select Show Filter, the field is automatically added to the filter shelf, and we get an interactive filter in the view. We can edit the appearance and functionality of the interactive filter by clicking on the caret to bring up the menu. Interactive filters can be applied across specific worksheets, all views using that data source, or across related data sources. Under Customize, we can control if the option to select all is showing, as well as those floating control buttons like Search, or we could even add an Apply button. The title can be toggled on or off, or edited. It's often good to put an action word in the title, something like Choose a Subcategory. We can also change whether selections made in the interactive filter are included or excluded by the filter. The mode or visual layout of the interactive filter depends on what type of field is being filtered. There's a lot of options for discrete dimensions, including single value lists, multiple values, drop-downs, and wildcards. How the interactive filter is laid out can impact things like space and interactivity on the dashboard. Drop-downs and wildcards save space, but lists may be more intuitive to click through. The interactive filter for a continuous field, such as shipping cost, has different layout options, including a slider, or at least or at most. If we create an interactive filter from a continuous date field, we get some cool options such as relative date, starting date, or browse periods. Picking a filter layout should be based both on the screen real estate and also thinking about how the filter will be used. The filter layout should mesh with the purpose of the dashboard. Another useful option in the menu is Only Relevant Values versus All Values in Database. All values will always show every option for the field, regardless of any other filters. A good example of when this is useful is something like cascading filters on a map. If we add an interactive filter for country, see how long this list is? Let's open up the menu, and note Only Relevant Values has been selected. So if we pick a market from the filter, the list of countries shortens considerably, because it only includes countries for a selected market. Let's change it to a single value dropdown, which automatically selects just a single country. Note that the market filter collapsed. It only shows the relevant market to the country selected in the filter. That's because Only Relevant Values has been selected. If we always want to be able to select any market at any time, we can go into this menu and select All Values in Database. Cascading interactive filters are a great way to get interactivity into your analysis, or to tidy up long lists of values to make it more intuitive for the end user. However, they do require more work for the queries back to the database and may impact performance. As a note, hiding the quick filter does not remove the filter. It's necessary to remove it from the actual filter shelf, or from the menu of the quick filter. Interactive filters are a great way to let the end user interact with the visualization. Do note, however, that excessive numbers of interactive filters may slow down the performance of a dashboard or workbook. Thank you for watching this video on interactive filters. We invite you to continue with the free training videos to learn more.